G'day everyone and welcome to a 1v1 that we played on the community map pack map that is known as Deb. It is a 1v1 with spectator slots for myself as people are jumping around in the TeamSpeak thing, which isn't good for the recording, but that is okay I guess. Today's game will be against HCIC Casat and Greek 393 of the Commonwealth, and I'm tipping this will be an absolute ripper of a game, but for some reason people need to stop moving in TeamSpeak. That would be handy, but anyway, on with the game. To the left-hand side, HCIC has just one lone infantry soldier, thinking that this side will be pretty easy to cap. I agree with him on that call, but here's Greek. It looks like he's gone for a regular squad, not the assault squad that would come with the EM3 rifle grenade. Back here on the hill, we have HCIC's machine gunner, which is in a very, very good position as a rifleman loses his life down there by the look of it to a Lee Enfield Mark III. So the rifle of the Commonwealth, that's who he's playing. I was going to say the US for a little bit, but he's not. It is not a stock standard USA versus Germany matchup, this one. But the Germans, or HCIC, is capping this point as well. So the point that many people would feel that is Greeks, it is definitely being capped by the lone rifleman of HCIC. He hasn't spawned anything else right now, so in this 1v1 he's just gone with the regular squad, and the left hand side has been taken over by Greek and is now currently being capped by Greek. But the middle is right now belonging to the Germans of HCIC Casat, and he is definitely capping this middle point on the back there. Greek 393's machine gunner is being pinned down by the MG of HCIC, and it looks like that MG back there is going to lose his life with him only having a little bit of his health bar left, but looks like he's gone into a bit of a healing mode, and that machine gunner, who is all the way back here, is now going to survive by him going to heal himself. So I suppose that is usually the proven method to surviving. If you heal yourself, you usually are going to survive. As he's back up now, as he's got full health, and he's popping off shots into the German soldiers, but we can see that machine gun flash of the muzzle just pinning down this machine gunner. It looks really, really nice, actually, just to see the flash of the muzzle off in the distance. It looked really, really cool just there for a second, and that is why Man of War is such a good game. It's such a good game gameplay-wise, and also such a good game graphical-wise, even though at the moment I'm testing Bandicam, so I do have my graphics a little bit lower, so hopefully this records so you can see this beautiful 1v1, and if not, I'm definitely wasting my time, but you guys won't know that, as you'll see the game if it is uploaded. Greek has riflemen and SMG soldiers scattered around this point, capping this left-hand side that would usually belong to the German faction, but currently in the hands of the Commonwealth. Greek also needs to get up on this hill, because this hill is quite advantageous. You consider 6-pounder up here or something, or a 17-pounder, even on the Germans, so I can't have a look, but you can also shoot into the side of any tank that rolls into the middle, and you can do it very, very unsuspectingly as well, as there is many bushes up here to cover your AT gun, but you need infantry cover on this side and infantry assault on this side. That is definitely what Greek is missing out on at the moment, and HCIC is able to push this right-hand point, or this left-hand point I should say, with a beautiful grenade into that rifleman who loses his life, and I'm tipping, no, he charged up the Volkstrom with the rifle. If he charged up the Volkstrom with the SMG, he would have had 2 grenades on him, so these these two soldiers of the Commonwealth would also be perishing. But hey, there's a long frag grenade throw as we zoom in overhead to watch it. They're healing up, but it doesn't really matter if you're healing up when you're going to explode into little pieces. That is quite unlucky for those German soldiers, but HCIC definitely looks to have the dominance over the whole map. Is that 2 machine gunners in there? That's a machine gunner and a squad leader who is holding an SMG. Is that commandos there? No, it's still not commandos, but the machine gunner of Greek is sitting a long way back off the middle as his rifleman. It's part of the Black Watch squad, because I can see his beret, but he gets absolutely destroyed by the SMG infantry. So HCIC definitely on top of the micro in this battle, as that is another machine gunner in the background there from HCIC making his way round to a bit of a better vantage point. Greek is now pushing the point that isn't his, so I think he should really focus on this far right hand point, but a 2-2-2 from HCIC, that's going to cause headaches because I see nothing that Greek can use to counter it. Maybe he has a 2-pounder in the background, I obviously can't see it, but I'm tipping that he wouldn't with all this assault infantry being poured out at the moment. Anyway, the Black Watch machine gunner, the 3-star or 4-star machine gunner, or whatever stars it is sitting back in a very nice position and is able to take out a rifleman with his Lewis gun. That was a very, very nice shot, but here comes HCIC's 222 that's going to fire AA shells or AA shots into absolutely everything along this riverbed. He's going for that machine gunner, and he's definitely going to get that machine gunner in the coming seconds. Yes, he gets that machine gunner, so he is down. Hopefully, Greek re-equips him, or re-equips a rifleman, a Black Watch rifleman, so he still has the same skill. But hey, a Tetrarch taking on the 222. The 222 is now crew injured. I get some finding server lag, unfortunately, there. Is this completely crewed? No, it's not. HCIC still has a crewman inside. He's going to try and back away, gets main gun damage. He can still shoot that the cannon on the 222, by the way, even though it is main gun damage, I've noticed. I don't know if that's been fixed recently, but I find that when it gets main gun damage, it's just like a crew injure. Or it's actually not like anything, because you can just keep driving forward, as it hasn't registered a crew injure on your tank, so, or on your 222, so that is quite lucky there. Better watch out for that SMG infantry, but no, he threw the AT grenade there, so unlucky there for the SMG soldier of HCIC. He could have had himself a Tetrarch kill, but he definitely doesn't now, as Greek has militiamen to back up this Tetrarch. He's going for that machine gun. He's definitely not going to get it. Pack 41 in the background. I don't know if Greek can see this just yet, so this is quite interesting, because he could find his Tetrarch perishing, but it's got to shoot on a very, very weird angle, and it's definitely not going to get the shot off there, as HCIC on the left-hand side is currently pushing Volstrom and 222 into the middle of, he gets taken out anyway. It might have been the Pack 41 getting a very lucky shot down that inclined slope. Inclined slope, even though a slope is usually incline, that's why it's called a slope. But the 222, I didn't see any repairs on the 222, so my theory of being main gunned and still able to shoot holds true, as yes, he is splitting Greek from his forces right now. He's splitting from the middle and the left-hand side, so he can create a divot in Greek's lines just here, so he can easily take this left-hand point. But it looks like Greek is going to put up a big defense of this right-hand side for him, left-hand side from our point of view, or from HCI's point of view. Definitely doesn't look like he wants to give up that left-hand side. He needs to push his right-hand side, though, and I'm quite stunned that HCIC has not got a guy back up on that hill getting valuable intel. Intel is your best friend in any game, especially in a 1v1. If you know what the opposition is bringing up before they know you know about it, you are at a very, very big advantage. But what is that back here? I thought that might have been another Black Watch squad, but no, it's just a lone rifleman. Look at all those muzzles flashing off in the background. That is the assault squad of HCIC raining doom of bullets on the rifleman of Greek 393, but Greek 393 does seem to be getting the kills. The Pack 41's now taking HE shell shots into the sandbags, trying to destroy them as quick as possible. These sandbags are pretty damn tough, I've noticed on playing my games in this map. We see the Tetrarch took 3 HE shell shots into this sandbag, and it still hasn't been damaged slightly, so that is quite unlucky. Stop moving in TeamSpeak, for crying out loud. But on with the game, as militiamen are being pinned down behind this barrel, but I get this copper pipe, but it's not really going to come to anything, as they're not going to pop their heads up, but they're going to have to run away from this grenade from the assault rifleman of HCIC. He's going to get a triple kill for sure. No, he gets a double kill, not a big fire explosion, but still enough to kill those 2 infantrymen hiding in those water at the moment. As, why did he just throw a grenade to there? That was kind of different. I don't know why a grenade was thrown. Oh, it was a smoke grenade. I was going to say, why'd you just throw a frag grenade at absolutely nothing? 32-2 right now, though, so HCIC definitely has the points advantage. We need a Cromwell or something out right now from Greek. I nearly said a different name there, but he hull damages the 222. That is good work there by Mr. Greek. He can start fighting his way back into the game. I'm tipping that 2-pounder will also take shots at this Pack 41, or the Le Pack 41, French for tiny, I've been told, or little, or whatever the hell it is. But yes, I expect shots to be taken. A Goliath from HCIC. Maybe he's showing off on camera, if he is on camera, as I do not know if Bandicam is currently working. But he is going to roll a Goliath into the middle, so this will be quite interesting. A half-track from Greek is definitely the right buy, I feel, as although this Pack 41 will definitely take it out. Still hasn't taken out, so get on that 50 cal gunner and take some shots, but it doesn't want to, as it'd prefer to die in engine damage and hull pierce, so there's no one left in that. It's not on fire, so that 50 cal gun is reusable. 35-2 at the middle. Greek is still pushing hard on the middle and the right-hand side. I suppose it's because it's closer to his spawn, but if you push here, it's very easy to hold, by the way, as you do have that hill advantage. Just hide some Piats or Panzer Shreks or whatever faction you are. Bazooka in some cover, which is some bushes, and you can easily hold that side from vehicle charges. But we look over at the middle, and we see a Panzer III that will be pretty damn unposed, but I'm pretty sure there's a 2-pounder just there. Could take some hefty little side shots as Greek is capping back the middle with some assault infantry, so that's good work there by Mr. Greek. What is running away in the background here? Oh, the Goliath of HCIC has somehow got all the way to here and destroyed those sandbags, so that is well played. That is definitely one way to take out the very, very hard to take out sandbags, I guess. But Kuringer, there's the 2-pounder. That is a good placement there from Greek. He's going to get a nice angle. Hopefully he can kill it and even put HCIC on the back foot. That would be very interesting for this game. It's 37-2. Kuringer, keep Kuringering. I don't think he can take an APCR shot from that angle, or from that distance, sorry, but he's just not moving his Panzer III right now is HCIC. He's taking shots at the front of it now. You want to keep taking that side shot, my friend. He keeps Kuringering it. If he can track it, that'd be handy, because you can roll out a Cromwell and take it head on, but he's not going to get a track today. Or he could get a lucky shot on the front of the armor, but it doesn't look like Greek is going to be destroying any Panzer III on these days. As stop moving in TeamSpeak, for crying out loud. I probably should have gone into the recording room, but oh well, that is my bad. But Assault Riflemen have somehow been able to push all the way up into this little mid left-hand zone and not cap the middle. I guess those commandos are going to cap the middle right now for Greek. So heavy infantry out from Greek. Heavy tank, or not really a heavy tank, but a bigger tank than anything Greek has on the field right now. Oh, side shot again. Oh, jeez. HCIC really needs to be careful about his direct controlling. He's got to get away with quite a few movements, or sus movements, I should say, as Greek's Panzer III. Greek's 2-pounder could very easily take some side shots into this J if he had been a little bit more aware. But the assault riflemen are doing their job. They're just keeping the middle occupied, or keeping the infantry off the middle, while the middle is currently being capped by Greek 393's commandos. I don't know if HCIC knows that a 2-pounder is taking shots at him right now. I suppose, oh no, the Lepak 41 is taking shots at it. Crew injured again, but it had some smoke come up, so I don't know if it's like a crew injured and the hull destroyed message has been bugged out, but it's definitely on a little bit of fire. Won't be taken out too soon, but the Pak 41 has definitely been able to get the leg up on the 2-pounder, and it is currently look like it is main gunned as well. Yes, that is definitely main gunned. I want a Cromwell from Greek. Greek, you need a Cromwell in the field right now to take out this Pak 41, also this Panzer III. It looks like it's hull damage, but I don't know what's going on there. And you also need the Cromwell to take out all this Brandenburger squad that is moving up on this right-hand side of Greek. See, Brandenburger on the left-hand side of Greek or the right-hand side of HCIC could be able to get up into this back hill very, very easily, then make its way down across the train tracks into the back lines of Greek, into that spawn area. You could do some spawn camping with Panzer Shreks. Yes, many players are against it, but I say, hey, if you are bad enough to let infantry into back lines, you should be punished for it, because it's a real war game, so it's not like the people in the wartime were like, hey, we can get people in your backlines, but we're going to tell you where they are and take them out of your backlines, because it's very, very unfair. No, everything is fair in the act of war, except that BM-8 arty truck of the Soviets. That is the most overpowered unit in the game. But that is for another discussion. Currently, the riflemen of Greek are being shot in the face by the 222 that looks like it's now repaired from HCIC, so that's good work there. Brandenburger moving up on this point to deal with the Black Watch infantry that is over here. A grenade needs to go off, but at first grenade happens from Greek. Could get a 3-man kill on Brandenburger. No, he gets a no-man kill on Brandenburger. That is quite unlucky there. Orlican from Greek is all the way up here. That is quite an interesting placement. I don't know if HCIC's tank is actually hull damaged. It looks like it is, but it just kept saying crew injured. So I don't know if eventually the hull got crushed and currently cannot be repaired. But the Orlican has fallen to the 222 as people keep timing out and moving in the channels. This is very, very bad for recording if it is happening. That is not good at all, but is that main gun damage? It doesn't look like it's main gun damage, so I guess that Orlican can start shooting if one soldier decides to jump on and take some side shots into this 222. HCIC, I don't know if he knows that this 222 is repaired, because it's definitely not moving, but he's decapped this left-hand side, which is very, very good for himself. Middle's still capped by the Commonwealth, but the left-hand side is what he was going for, and he definitely got it, but it looks like he's being out-microed by Greek, as this micro war is definitely being won by Greek right now. Stop moving in TeamSpeak, people! Jesus! Maybe they're doing it because they know that I'm recording. Yeah, I'm tipping that might be the reason. But hey, look at that. The Commando Machine Gunner, by the look of it. The Commando Machine Gunner, besides some heavy cover, is getting some massive kills on HCIC's Assault Squad. Probably should have microed that a little bit better, my friend. As unfortunately you got carved up and did not cap that point. Brandenburger Machine Gunner, the only person left of this Brandenburger squad that he rolled up. So that is quite unfortunate as all his friends have perished. It's still moving around. It looks hull damaged, but it looks like the Panzer III is good to go. Maybe it's just some cosmetic damage on the side or on the front or on the hull of the armor, I should say. Is hey, engine damage, 2-pounders back up, so hopefully it starts taking shots at Mr. Panzer III once again. I think he's going for a hull destroyed, but what? Oh, it's engine damage. I thought I saw hull damage, but it's just engine damage. He's going to fire off some Hail Mary shots really into the 2-pounder. It's not going to kill it, I think. It shouldn't be able to kill it. No, he decrews it, so I stand corrected once again in Men of War cast. As you know, I get corrected many, many times. As HCIC has a mortar back here. Very, very nice spot at the moment. I feel the points are ticking up very slowly for Greek. It kind of looks like at the start of the game the points went super, super quick, but right now when Greek's fighting back, it's going super, super slow. But HCIC has assault riflemen to deal with these commandos. As we saw before, he'll micro them better and put them behind sandbags, as before he got cut up by the lone commando. So that was very unlucky. Hopefully Greek can nade up the hill. He's definitely not going to be able to, as the assault squad leader throws one into the Bure wearing commando. He's going to try and run out of there. He does get out of there, and for somehow, geez, Greek's micro is actually off the charts today. Like, HCIC has the high ground and is definitely in the better micro position, but for some reason Greek is just being able to counter every single micro infused charge except for that one right there. He couldn't get out of the way of that one. I wonder if Greek has a Panzerfaust, a Piat around the back of the lines. That'd be interesting to know if I was spectating from his side. HCIC's Panzer III's once again being the guinea pig of 2-pounder experiment shots. It's now being decrewed, but now it's been main gun and turret damage. So that's good work by Greek. He's definitely on the assault or on the upper ground in that Panzer III battle. I hear a tank in the background. It's a G. I was going to say I hear a tank in the background. It might be a Cromwell or something. As I love the Cromwell, that's why I keep asking for it. And I'd be careful with this Panzer G. 2-pounder can definitely take it out. And also a Cromwell can take it out. Greek is another interruption from TeamSpeak. Is quite unlucky to happen. Really unfortunate that I stayed in TeamSpeak, because this game is actually turning out to be a very, very, very good one. And I hope Jilly Jotter, if you're watching, I hope you like this, because you requested that I record more of the 1v1 type games, and that's definitely what I'm doing. I thought of you when I asked for this game from these players to see if I could cast it. The Tesseract is not undergoing any repairs. That'd be quite handy to have, I reckon, at the moment. The Mortar's getting some militiaman kills, as Greek is kind of just packing up this middle zone. Not the right idea. I reckon he should start moving some sandbags, as in rifleman type sandbags around to this hill, and then get maybe a machine gunner here and a sniper here, and he could definitely shoot down that flank. But for some reason he has still not assaulted on this point, and HCIC cast has definitely not pushed that SMG man into the backlines, as we can definitely see there's nothing up there. So oh, turret damage from the 2-pounder. That is very, very funny, as he might reverse over his own Pack 41, and hull destroyed goes up on the G. So it's all just become a bit of a Three Stooges kind of montage right now for HCIC, as he definitely nearly ran over his Pack 41, then tried to get his G out of there and ended up being hull destroyed by the 2-pounder. So the tide of the battle has definitely turned, as the G doing absolutely nothing on the battlefield. Another Brandenburger squad. Hey, looks like all the Brandenburger right now are dead, so that lone Brandenburger machine gunner has died, so he won't be feeling sadness anymore, as the rest of his squad deserted him. But the machine gunner up here from Greek is in a very, very good position to get off some shots at these Brandenburger before they can actually run into. Here he gets one, he gets two, he might get a third. No, he needs to throw a grenade down the hill. It's sitting on the sandbag. Will it kill him? Oh no, the second one will definitely get the kill. So that is quite unlucky there for Greek. Mortar's still back here. I was looking back to see if it was a flak, but it's definitely a mortar. Nothing has changed there. The Orlican over on this right-hand side needs to maybe be up around here, I reckon, so it could pin down any Brandenburger that try to sneak up on it. Greek, push this left-hand side, please, from your point of view. Our right-hand side, it would make it an even interesting game and really test out HCIC's micro, as he, I feel, would struggle to keep up with a 3-point attack. Pet! That gets the thumbs up right there. That is Probably not the most cost-effective way to take out a Orlican, but it's definitely one of the most effective ways. Fire 2 Panzerfaust at it, 1 decrews, and then the second one definitely kills it. Is stop moving in TeamSpeak. I know you guys can't hear me because I don't Twitchcast. And that's an idea. I might get Twitchcast going soon. That would be kind of sexy and awesome of me, so you can watch my games all the time. But then you wouldn't have to watch them on YouTube, which would be kind of disappointing. But anyway, Greek is now capping back this right-hand side that was a right-hand side for him, this left-hand side for us. I should start viewing from HCI's point of view, so I can say the left-hand side is being capped by Greek 393, and he's doing a good job on this left-hand side. I reckon that HCIC should definitely dominate this side of the field, but it doesn't look like he wants to, and it doesn't look like he wants to push on this right-hand side. So HCIC, the one big mistake you've made at the moment is not pushing your advantage on this right-hand side, because if he could get round to here and cap this hill, it'd be very, very hard for Greek to take back. I know that is exactly what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to get as annoying as you can, because on this map, there's many, many opportunities you can get annoying and up in your opponent's grill, as some would like to say. But hey, the Brandenburger machine gun is in a very, very good spot. Oh, actually, probably not as good as I thought first. If you had this point and you had the Brandenburger machine gun here, it'd be in a very, very, very good spot. But at the moment, HCIC cast does not have that left-hand side. A half track from HCIC. Got to watch out for the 2-pounder. I wonder if he is going to watch out for the 2-pounder. No, the 2-pounder is just going to take shots at it. Now he's in a stationary position. Track damage on the half track. It's definitely going to die to this 2-pounder. I just want to watch a pretty explosion. No, I'm going to watch an engine damage. Is it on fire? It's not on fire. Take another shot, Greek. Please explode it. No, you don't want to explode it? That's fair enough. I probably wouldn't want to either, because that wouldn't make a cool, nice, pretty coloured explosion at all. What is this? This is another... No, I was going to say another Brandenburger squad, but no, it's a regular infantry squad from HCIC, Kasat. I'm just going to keep calling him HCIC. Every time I try and say Kasat, I completely stuff it up, as you've noticed. But I reckon Greek has got some guys back here to flank this regular infantry charge. 37 to 32, so... Hopefully HCIC is planning something devilish with this infantry blob that he has here. But I reckon Greek has a lot of points right now. In a 1v1, it's usually not wise to bank, but he's been able to hold off HCIC's infantry with very little, as in very little, I mean maybe the odd machine gunner, maybe a couple of regular infantry squads, and the Black Watch infantry is unfortunately that machine gunner gets a grenade explosion that hurts him and causes him to die. There was a grenade explosion here. I don't know if there's a Greek soldier up here or a Commonwealth soldier. No, we'll go with Greek soldier up on this flank, up on this hill, but it looks like he was taken out, if he was, by that grenade. Mortar is not firing, so we need that mortar. Just put it on, aim at target, or aim at ground, and just keep firing in this area, so it's easier for those SMG soldiers to get up in the grill of the Commonwealth soldiers. That is my new favourite saying, get up in the grill, as that'll probably die out in the next 30 seconds. But Mortar gets a double kill on Greek 393's infantry. Stop moving around in the TeamSpeak server for the 75th time. Here is repairs. Here's a shot of repairs going up on the Panzer J. Aren't they some sexy repairs? As you can see, the shot going through the tank, that is quite sexy as well. Here comes a half-track from Greek, so he still doesn't want to go anything bigger than a Tetrarch. So that's his call, I guess. I can't really tell him to do something better than a Tetrarch, even though he should push this left-hand side of his, though. That is definitely one thing he should do. Hull damage on the M3A1 half-track. I'm tipping that came from the Pack 41 that is hiding in the bushes back here. That Panzer is hull destroyed. I was going to say, why isn't he repairing that? But he cannot. Panzer 3J is sitting here undergoing some repairs right now. He had a Brandenburger in this zone, but it couldn't cap it, as it looked like it got killed by the Black Watch infantry, or just the regular infantry that's sitting around on this right-hand flank of Greek 393. See, this is where he needs to be. He needs to put up a sniper or something so he can snipe all the infantry out of here, but I suppose it's probably too late for that. He just needs radical bonsai at the moment. As 37 to 42. Greek 393 is still holding the middle, but only just, as he needs to machine gun. He needs to grenade that SMG soldier as quickly as he can, and he does, as he explodes into the oblivion, as it's 39%, 40, 41, 42, 43. It's in the mid 40%, being captured by the Commonwealth team, which is known as Greek 393. Jeez, I just fought off a yawn brilliantly. I reckon I should get some treat for that. I'm going to go find myself some food after this game, as I am starving. But here is some more commandos from Greek 393. That's a good move. I wonder if a Churchill will be effective. The Churchill flame tank. That'd be very effective if you could sit it right at the middle, I reckon. He can sit at about here on this hill. That would be the sex, as some would describe it. No, but seriously, that would be a very, very good tactic. If Greek is going to play that, I urge that he does, because it'd be very, very good tactician-wise. Very, very good tactician-wise. Yeah, that makes sense in England. But, grenade from the commando of Greek is definitely going to get a kill on this rifleman. Well, he gets killed anyway by the same commando. So, the commando definitely got a kill on the rifleman. Just wasn't the way that I tipped it would have been. But what is that? Is it an Orlican back here from Greek 393? Yes, he is. He loves his Orlican play right now. He needs to kill that Pack 41. Panzer H from HCIC. Yeah, goodbye. But I wonder if Greek is just going to be able to counter that easily with, like, a big tank that name escapes me. I reckon he should have an Archer back on those hills, because an Archer back up here would be brilliant. It's 160 meter range. It is very, very, very good tank. It is a very, very good tank. I should say not is a very good tank, because that is definitely not English there. But the point at the middle is now capped by Greek 393 again. We're just over 23 minutes into this game. I'm pretty sure it's 23 minutes into this game. It feels like it's been going for a long time. Was that a sniper that took out that soldier? I don't know, but a Crusader from Greek is definitely the wrong buy. Look, your 2-pounder's been very lucky in taking out the Panzer III. What the... Holy crap, Greek has got SMG guys behind his line, and that has literally won Greek the game, or is going to win the game if he does win, as he's also blown up the Pack 41. HCIC is in all sorts of trouble as he's down 37 to 47. Crusader can now run through the middle. Now I see why Greek bought the Crusader, even though I was slightly hinting that he's an idiot, as it looked like he definitely did not have the advantage by buying a Crusader against the H, but he had the SMG advantage, so I guess kudos to Greek there. The Crusader just took some shots at the Panzer III, and for some reason just track damaged it. For the sake of it, can track damage it. But here is the left, or the right-hand side of HCIC cast, the left-hand side of Greek. It's still not seen any action. I reckon Greek, to put the pain on, should definitely push this side. I can't see any infantry bush movement back there, so it doesn't look like it's going to be capped at all. HCIC is expressing his disgust at the map. I actually reckon it's quite a fun map. You need to be a very, very... how do I say this? Very, very alert player. I'll go with alert player, because you need to be alert to your flanks and absolutely everything. This is also a part of a mission, I'm pretty sure, in the GSM mod, or maybe in the actual DLC missions of the regular game Men of War Assault Squad. Anyway, HCIC has his stew. Yeah, probably not the right buy. I suppose it can take out the Orlick and a little bit of infantry, as that is not good, as my alarm just went off for some reason. I do not understand why that went off. I'm pretty sure that Apple won't charge me for copyright for an alarm going off. Wow, this cast has not gone very well. Even though this is a brilliant game, the cast has not gone very well, as people are moving in TeamSpeak, and people are... or I'm setting an alarm for 4:30 in the afternoon for some strange reason. I have no idea why that alarm is set, but I suppose it's probably... I probably set it for something that I'm supposed to remember, then I've gone and completely forgot. As Greek 393's Crusader is going to go for the stew. Probably not the right idea, as he's going to get engine damage hull destroyed. And a big pretty explosion to keep us entertained, as I'm pretty sure Greek is just really at that stage where it's just waiting for the victories. The Bren of the Commonwealth is definitely cutting down. Oh, that's a Lewis gun. The Blackwatch machine gun is definitely cutting down with some crossfire on these assault SMG and assault rifleman infantry that is there right now. What is that? The Orlican is taking shots at the stew. You're about to die, and I'm going to laugh when you die, because this will be very funny. I don't think the stew's fired a shell yet. That's quite disappointing. He's going to try and run away. He's got a commando on there as well. That's quite an expensive Orlican if it dies. It doesn't look like it died, because I look at the left-hand corner, and I guess the stew missed somehow. Flak 38 from HCIC cast. This is where we need a Cromwell or some sort of tank from Greek, who has not been very heavy on the tank play. All he's bought is a Tetrarch. I reckon he has a lot of points, though, and I reckon it's about time to use them. Attack this left-hand side, please, Greek. 1v1s are about attacking all points. I know you have 2 points wrapped up right now, but you definitely need to start attacking that left-hand point to drive this game beyond any... I don't know, beyond any... What word is good to go here? I don't know. Make sure HCIC can't come back. Let's just completely change what I was going to say, and god damn it, stop moving into the away thing in TeamSpeak. I probably should have gone to the recording, because I'm pretty sure when someone moves into the recording, you don't get a sexy lady TeamSpeak voice. But Stu takes the shot, and Stu kills the Orlican. That is quite good for Mr. HCIC, as still no tank in the background from Greek, so I guess he's just going to go tankless throughout this game, as the Flak 38 is going to position itself on a nice spot on top of this hill. It's going to have free reign, I reckon, over the middle, unless Greek has bought like a land mattress or something, which I doubt he will in a 1v1, considering the Stu is out and also other emplacements of the Germans. But I suppose the land mattress would be handy for keeping the middle, but then it'd waste so much MP that is valuable in a 1v1 that is needed for infantry. He also kills a 2-pounder, so good work by HCIC. Remember where that 2-pounder was, and made sure he took it out before he moved his Flak 38 any further. Actually, I'm feeling this might not be the greatest, but 100 metres isn't the range of the Flak 38, isn't like 100. I doubt that it'd be able to hit back here, but here we go. Panzer III has finally been repaired. Will it die straight away from an AT grenade? Probably not. A Piat would be beautiful right now. Track damage from a Comet. So he's gone with a Comet. That's a fair effort. That's a fair tank, I guess, to call out right now to stop that Panzer III. But it gets track damage. I'm pretty sure that HE shell affected the direction of the Comet shot, as he was definitely aimed on the Panzer III, but it doesn't really come to anything. A self-destruct initiated on the Flak 38. What the hell are you doing? What? I think HCIC maybe just had a bit of a brain lapse there, but he's going to push that Flak 37 forward. Pack 38 is not going to get a side shot at all unless it goes all the way around to here, but I tip that would be very, very, very dangerous. Takes another shot, gets crew injured on it, as the tank commander was trying to repair the Comet, but it doesn't come to anything, as the Stu shell has definitely done its work. Pack 38 now taking shots. The Pack 38 now, I'm going to say 100% will not do any damage to this Comet. You can double track it, but it definitely won't do any damage to this Comet at all. I'm 100% confident of the fact, as the Stu has now been hull damage and track damage. That's quite a lucky shot there by Greek. I'm thinking he's going to go for this pesky little Pack 38 that will not do any damage to him. I think he took a HE shot that landed back here somewhere. Back here exactly. It's going to be quite interesting if he kills that with a HE shell, and he does kill it with a HE shell, so I guess that is quite lucky there. Now he just needs to take out this Flak 38, and he really wins back the middle, even though it was already capped by himself. Comet is now on the move. Let's watch from the Comet's kind of view. Let's see what he can take out. He takes out absolutely nothing with his first shot. His second shot might be a little bit more effective in taking out that Flak 38. That definitely is a problem. What is back here? A Pack 40 from HCIC. It's a decent weapon to deal with a Comet, I say. A very, very good counter, but the Flak 38 definitely doesn't want to move, as it finally gets destroyed by the Comet HE shell. That was always going to happen, really. I don't think anything else was going to be able to take out that Flak 38, especially not infantry, as I think Greek used all his infantry to take out the Pack 41 and the Panzer... what else did he take out? He took out something really, really good. The H, that's what nearly eluded my mind, as he's taking HE shells at taking HE shots at this Panzer III for some reason. I don't know if he's taking shots at the back of these sandbags so he can get the kill, but he's definitely not doing anything interesting at the moment, Greek. I suppose if we're on Greek side, there'd be like magical flashing lights going on all around the place, but unfortunately we're on HCIC's side and we cannot see the magical flashing lights that are occurring on his side. Ooh, engine damage and track damage on the Comet from the Pack 40. Well played, Mr. HCIC. Unlucky for Greek. I suppose not unlucky, it was just waiting to happen. I suppose unlucky because he didn't see the Pack 40, but you can't really say unlucky when it's just well played by HCIC. Anyway, back here the mortar is still not firing. It needs to just keep firing into this area. Ooh, Orlican can take some shots and can definitely main gun damage that Pack 40 if it wants. Bit of a delayed explosion. I heard the shell penetrate and then I heard the tank explode a good half a second later. So a bit delayed there, but the Pack 40 is now going on complete blitz mode as it takes out absolutely everything known to Greek 393's Commonwealth side. As the Pack 40 was a good buy actually by HCIC. He lost the Panzer H, the Panzer G, the Panzer F, the Pack 38, the Pack 41. And now there you go. He had the J, then he had the G, and then he had the H. So I guess he's going up in class there. And also with the AT guns, he had the Pack 41, the Pack 38, and the Pack 40. So I guess he just likes to increase in the class of his units, which is always a good idea. I suppose for mid-game, the early game, the Panzer J definitely has the advantage. And then the the G has the advantage mid-game, and then the Panzer H had the advantage late mid-game, or should we say early? Definitely mid-game, though it has the advantage. Wouldn't say about late game, because a Centurion can definitely, easily take it to H's. It looks like the mortar is now firing again. HCIC has decided that he's only going to win this game by attacking this middle point. He gets a... That is very, very unfortunate for that Commonwealth soldier, as he got jolted forward by that grenade explosion and then got destroyed by the mortar. This point is now being decapped by Greek, even though it was never capped by HCIC. It's just coming down in percentage. Now it's up to 5 and will definitely be capped by Greek, I reckon, if this rifleman doesn't have anything different to say, but I feel as though he's going to be taken out with ease right now, as that SMG is going to fire some good bullets into the side of him. 37-85, so at least HCIC has stopped the capping, and that is the reason why I've discovered this game has taken a lot longer than usual, even though it is kind of dominated by one player after the early game, which is Greek 393. The amount of decapping that happened early on is quite evident if you watch the early part of this video, as Greek was just constantly decapping the middle or the right hand side point from his point of view, and HCIC was constantly decapping the middle or the left hand side point from our point of view when he could. Anyway, what is this? It's a mortar. I keep thinking that a big triangle unit like a Flak 38 is coming up to rain some AA shells into the middle, but it's definitely not. But Greek has played this 1v1 quite light, I reckon, on the tank side. On the infantry side, he's definitely spammed out a lot of infantry, but which is actually what you need and what wins your game. Infantry wins you games, by the way. Tanks cannot cap points. That is the motto that I like to play with. I think he's repairing the hull first, which is a good idea. Once again, just on the repairing of tanks, it'd be quite interesting if you could, hopefully in the new, for some reason my alarm goes off again, that is quite annoying. Anyway, I better turn it off. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying how the tank repair, yes, the tank repair. If you could actually choose what to repair first, that would be a very, very handy feature. Hopefully that's in the new Men of War Combat of Arms. And here we go. HCIC says he's insulted that you are not 3-capping, son. And I reckon Greek should be 3-capping, as I've been calling for it all bloody game. And yes, the game should be over by now. That's also another reason why it took so long, that Greek put nothing against this right-hand point. I don't even know if he has infantry around there, because HCIC hasn't put any infantry up there all game. Veteran sniper out from HCIC. Looks like he might be taking some sneaky shots at the middle if we could see any infantry at the middle. That's always handy for when you're taking sniper shots. You need to be able to see the opponent. He reloads, as he's going to self-destruct his Pack 40 again for some reason. Maybe he's CP capped? I don't know, but it's going to explode in due time, and I kind of want to watch it, because I kind of want to watch the bits fly everywhere, as the late game of this game has ended up being a little bit boring, but the Pack 40 has been self-destructed, so... Okay then, he's pushing on this left-hand point. I guess he understands the middle cannot be capped. His veteran sniper's also in the group as well. That was never going to work. But hey, let's just do the old Stalin order and just charge a lot of infantry at guns that are going to fire back at us. 95-37. Come on, Greek, hurry up and finish this game. I'm pretty sure HC is feeling exactly the same way. Greek says GG. That is definitely game over. Score is going to be 37-100. I'm going to watch to the end, though, because I don't like to cut games short. I like to see the scorecard so you can see a quick glimpse of how the people went in their game. HCIC says, now I know the map. Maybe he wants to reach out. Maybe he wants to challenge Greek again. That would be pretty cool if we had the rematch. That would be quite interesting, as Greek and HCIC are discussing the fundamentals of this game. But I'm going to actually end it here. I'm going to show you the scorecard and say that is the scores that both teams got. So that is quite interesting. There, it's 99-37. The scorecard will come up in due time, but I'm going to sign out on this one and say GG to HCIC and also Greek 393. Hopefully I can catch you next time, and hopefully you enjoy this 1v1 Jilly Jotter. Thank you.